Jordan's Messyges.
Before I answer your very urgent relationship questions, I have one thing to show you. 4 balls. I can do it better than that. Dear Jordan, I met this really nice girl at a recent conference. After getting to know her, I realized she wasn't the girl for me, but I still really like her. My family and common sense tell me to drop her, but she's my first girlfriend and I still like her. What should I do? Should I listen to reason? You know, this is just your first girlfriend, so just go with your common sense and go with what your parents are saying and just break up with this girl because you're obviously going to have many other girlfriends because this is only your first one. Hey Jordan, I have a question. How often do you cut your hair? Because sometimes I've noticed it's really long and curly and other times it's really short. Have you thought about trying for an afro? I think you could pull it off. When I was a child, I had a massive afro. Now I'm talking like, it was like, if I combed it out, it was like this big. It was huge. It really depends on when I cut my hair. Sometimes I let my hair grow out longer, but I don't want to go back to those days because those were like my insecure days where I was like really insecure about that I had curly hair because it was really cool to have straight hair back then. And so I didn't want anybody to see that I had curly hair, so it didn't make any sense. I had this massive afro, but I always wore a hat. So it looked like an ice cream cone. Dear Jordan, my parents won't let me get an iPod Touch, even though I said I'll pay for it. They say that I should be saving up on useful things, such as a car, but I'm only 14 years old. I keep telling them that an iPod will be so useful, but they just don't understand. How can I make them understand? This is from speaking from personal experience. Like, you think that you spending that much money on a new iPod is a good idea right now, but it's really not because you're only going to be using Wi-Fi, and you're not going to have anything else, and then your iPod's gonna be outdated, and then you're gonna want a new one, and you have to sell it, but it's gonna be worth nothing, and then you're gonna want to buy a new one, and then you wish that you had a car. My question is, have you ever told a girl you liked her, and how did it go? When I was a kid, I never really told girls that I liked them. I just kind of silently liked them, and I never really let it come out. I was always really shy as a child, so, and not like around most people, but around girls, I was very shy, and like, I wouldn't talk. And this went on for like 4 years or something. Like, if there was a girl that I kind of had a crush on, if she was like anywhere, I was just like zipped it. I didn't say anything. And I looked like such an idiot, and they probably thought that I hated them, but I really didn't. Like, I would just go on AOL instant messaging. You guys are not gonna maybe know what that is. It's a very prehistoric version of Facebook messaging. And, you know, I would talk with them for hours on there. And then when I saw them in real life, like, I didn't say a word. Well, if anybody is still on AIM, my name on there is JMT the Cowboy, so hit me up. I will talk to you all night long if you actually still have AIM. Don't be messy. And leave good messages.